To seeing what you guys have to show me on your transmogs. This has been the first Horde Transmog Competition that I've done in probably over 3 weeks. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. So hopefully I won't be disappointed, and hopefully I'll be able to see some sets that actually look pretty damn good. Let's begin. Blood Champion Spurgord. So what's what he's got here is pretty much the entire ZA offset troll gear with the weapons right there. I believe those are the Fangs of the Pit to come from Manroth and Hellfire Citadel, and the belt right there comes from Legion, I believe, or also maybe BFA. I'm not entirely sure. The set looks okay, but obviously the belt is out of place, and all the rest of the pieces are designed to go together, so I don't really know. Is this a full set, guys? What do you think? I think that it's kind of a full set, personally, but what do you guys think? Wrong belt? Yeah, it's definitely the wrong belt. It is kind of a full set, but the colors match really, really well. So you've got an A+ on the colors and a C- on the set, because it is pretty much a full set, I'm sorry to say. Shoulders are not the full set? Of course they are. I know what the set looks like. They're part of they're part of the same set. Looks good. Chomsky in a guild, but did you die? I don't know, guys. I mean, it's okay, but it's not amazing. I mean, all the rest of the pieces in here, they just kind of all look together, and they're not really that great, man. I just don't really like them a lot. I think this is pretty much a combination of all of the Warfront gear, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it is. Honorbound. I guess it's okay, but it doesn't really stand out to me at all. It looks like really kind of drab, and it's just not really that great. It's common as fuck. Yeah, it's very common. You gotta try better than that, man. Sorry. Orkin Beans the Fabulous from the guild Order of the Old Gods. This guy looks like Skeletor. Holy shit. Is that the Ruthless Gladiator's helmet? I don't even know where that's from. No, that's a Gladiator helmet. I don't know if it's from Mists of Pandaria or maybe it's from Tyrannical? Cataclysmic. I was close. This does look okay. Some of the pieces are all pretty much the colors do match very, very well. Also, one thing that I like about it a lot, that dagger right there comes from Firelands with the enchant on it. I think that looks really good too. Overall, this is a badass looking set, I think. What do you guys think or not? Good or not? Little Kid Mog? Nah, man, it looks okay. It's a purple set. I think that looks all right, man. Belt looks amazing. Not Firelands Dragon Soul. Really? Scalpel of Unrelenting Irony. I think that comes from Yorsage, or... Yeah, that is from Dragon Soul. You're right. Weapons are too small, though. Yeah, the weapons are a little bit too small, but I do like the set. Good job. Flexin. Herald of the Titans from the guild Carried. I hope you guys are recruiting. So pretty much this is a combination of 3 different things, right? It's a Tussa Manaroth, obviously the shoulders, the tabard, or sorry, the chest piece, that's the Orgrimmar harness, with all the rest of the pieces are pretty much those are the Warfront armor pieces, with Tayshalak as the sword. Now this set looks badass. Okay, everybody can agree the set looks badass, but is it anything unique? Is it anything special? Because it's really just a combination of 3 different things. I feel like it's a basic set, even though it's very hard to get. Am I wrong about that or what? Too common? No, it's not too common. Too typical. I think that's the word that I would use. It's too typical. Other than that, I'm just not really that impressed by it at all. It's pretty basic, but still, yeah, I just don't really think it's that great, man. The weapon is off. The beard does it for me. Yeah, the beard does look really good. You're wrong. It's awesome. I didn't say it wasn't awesome. I just said it wasn't really like a winning set. Dora the Explorer from the guild Prepot. The leggings and the boots, and I think the chest piece all from the Zandalari offset armor, the High Mountain tabard, the belt from the 5-man dungeons and Cataclysm, the shoulders and the legs there, shoulders and the gloves there are from, what the fuck even is that? I believe that is like a BOE item from Vanilla WoW, and what are these noises? Like, what are these? What is all of this? I'm confused. Okay, just a second. It was like shaking my screen. So the sword does look pretty good. Obviously, that's the sword that comes from Mithrax on normal mode. I like that. Overall, this is a decent looking set, but I don't really like the belt there. The belt is completely wrong. That is a wrong belt. Everything else about it does look pretty good, I think. Okay? Yeah, if anybody's like... Yeah, if I see anybody using like RP items or anything, I'm going to immediately kick you out of the raid. Okay? Like, just immediately kicked out. Just because, like, everybody else, like, they want to be able to have their turn. And if you ruin their turn just because you're, you know, ADD or whatever, it's not fair to them. So I'm not going to let that happen. Sorry, guys. This set does look okay, but it's not necessarily amazing. That's the legendary daggers, man. Stylist Kevin Parker, Gods of the Bond. Now, okay, this set does look fucking badass, all right? It looks amazing. This guy looks like he's a legitimate fucking, like, Forsaken rogue. I love it. But the problem is that you're using the legendary daggers. You can't just use the legendary, or we're gonna see every fucking dude coming in here wearing Thunder Fury. What daggers are you using now? The Shards of Azzinoth from Illidan and Black Temple. I don't hate this. I legitimately do not hate this. This is badass, man. I like it a lot. Good job, Kevin Parker. Guys, he's trying. I want you to keep in mind, if you ever have low self-esteem, if you ever feel bad about yourself, if you ever think that you're not good enough, just remember this transmog that you see right here, and remember, he's probably trying as hard as he can, and this is the best that he can come up with. Keep that in mind next time, guys, if you ever want to feel bad or inadequate. This is the worst transmog I've probably ever seen in maybe like a month. I have not seen a transmog this bad for over a month. This is one of the most embarrassing combinations of gear that I've ever seen in my entire life. And the colors make me... it's like, the colors legitimately almost make me nauseous to look at. It's just disgusting. The shoulders don't match at all with the helmet. The theme is completely wrong. The double dick belt from Mists of Pandaria makes no fucking sense. The leggings and the boots look like they came from Burning Crusade 5-man dungeons. The gloves look like they came out of Sunken Temple. And the Tauren totem on your back looks even more ridiculous than anything else. So I'm sorry to say, but this has got to be a lot better. It looks fucking terrible right now. I hate it. Warmaster Quar from the guild Red Bread Redemption. Real cute there. Here's what I like a lot about this set. I like the shoulders and I like the weapon together. I think that looks fucking amazing. And this guy almost looks like he would be like an NPC in Legend of Zelda. And I really like this set a lot. It's using the utility belt right there and also the boots right there from, I believe that's, what is that? Tomb of Sargeras for hunters as well. And I think also that version is the PvP version, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same armor set. The weapon there is, I think that comes from, that's the heirloom bow. Just be honest, it's the heirloom bow. And then the other pieces are pretty much random assorted Warlords of Draenor items. I like this set a lot. Everything about this looks really good. The only thing that I'm not really a big fan of is the open chest. A little bit weird, okay? To be honest, a little bit weird. But other than that, I think everything about this does look pretty good. And I don't necessarily hate it. It could be a lot worse. I'll definitely say that too. Looks like a better version. Yeah, it could be a lot worse. As I said, this is not too bad. Let's go to the next one. Blood Champion Siphon from the guild Winds of Vigilance. So let's look what we got here. That weapon right there is a Curious the Wormbreaker that comes from Magma and Bastion of Twilight. The shoulders there come from 10-man Ulduar, and that's the warrior set. The gloves and also the boots there come from the tier 14 warrior set that comes from the first tier in Mists of Pandaria. The belt comes from the first tier in Mists of Pandaria Paladin set. The leggings right there come from the Throne of Thunder Paladin set. The tabard there comes from the Shadowmourne quest line. And the helmet also comes from the same place the shoulders, or the belt does, and that's also the tier 14 Paladin set for first tier Mists of Pandaria. Overall, this is terrible. This is an example of somebody who put in no effort and still failed. Well, I guess that doesn't even, it's not even a surprise. It's not still failed. They failed. This set's not very good. I can see what you're trying to do. I can. But just keep it in mind that you were just still trying. It could be a lot better. It could be substantially better. But it's not. The colors are wrong. The only way that this would ever make sense is if you were using it and you were playing the game on a CRT monitor from 2004 that had a bad color ratio. Not good. Stylus Hail Bear from the guild, negative connotation. Shoulders right there from the Burning Crusade dungeons. Weapon right there that comes from, I believe that's Suckboss. Normal mode, old deer. The gloves and also the belt and the boots are all from the Zandalari set. The tabard there, what is that tabard? Let me see. Golden Lotus. I'm not a big fan, man. I'm sorry to say, Halberry, it could be a lot better, but it's not. This is okay, but it's not amazing. I think that the weapon really doesn't match, and neither do the legs. I mean, you look at those legs, they look like they were painted on. And everything else about it looks like normal armor. It could be a lot. Hey. Come here. Come to me right now. Come here. Come here. I want you to write me a 200-word essay about why you decided to do that. Yeah, you're in trouble right now. Why did you decide to do it? He says, okay, Dad. We're waiting. I like to play football? No, you don't. You get thrown in the garbage can by the football players. There's no way that you have a name called Dead Meme and you call streamers dad and you play football. Try again. And I thought the whole raid would enjoy a little kickball. Oh, you're European. Okay, that makes sense. Go back. Yeah, everything makes sense now. Next. Propane of the Horde from the guild DNO. A legitimate Blade Master. Quit moving, bro. Like, we see where you're at. Calm down. Okay. Now let's get some things out of the way right now. It looks badass. The weapon is too low res to match with the leggings there that come from 25-man heroic ICC for paladins, and also those gloves there that are a random words, Draenor green item. That is the problem. I think that overall it looks good, but I don't know if it's original enough. What do you guys think? I'll let you guys make the decision. Do you guys think this is original enough or not? Looks like a wandering orc samurai. I mean, the weapon is like just super low res. You guys like it? Okay, fine. I'm gonna get a drink. Fucking thirsty. Okay. Whisper in the guild, Big Bus Tycoon. That's good. As I've been to that website before and it didn't have anything to do with trains at all. Listen. I think this set looks okay, but overall, I don't necessarily think that it's terrible. Like, I don't think that it looks that good. What do you guys think? Is it good or not? Wrong belt? Yeah, the belt is a little bit off. What is this? This looks like a testicle disorder. Like, if your balls look like this, go see your doctor. And I don't know, man. It just looks a little bit weird. The helmet right there, I think, comes from BFA. The chest piece, I believe it comes from... I don't even know where that chest piece comes from. The shoulders there come from Oldwar. And the weapons are from, I believe, Old Deer. Overall, I think this set looks all right. But it's not necessarily amazing. Take the weapons out again so I can see them. Just so we can get a better look at it. What do you guys think? I mean, the color theme is definitely there. This might just be my own personal opinion, but I just don't really like this set a whole lot. It's okay, but maybe it's just my personal preference. Grandmaster Darcy from the guild Storm of Swords. This looks like a balloon that was supposed to be a foot. Ugh. Why aren't you wearing shoes? Like, this is disgusting. Nobody wants to see that. That's terrible. What do you... I don't even like this. I don't like the entire set just because of the fucking foot. Because of the feet, man. What are those? Bro, like, those are supposed to be toes, man. I legitimately don't like the set just because of the feet. It looks terrible. He only has 4 toes, though. Yeah, he's defective, just like his transmog set. But listen, it looks okay, but it doesn't really look that good. I've seen a lot of people using these sets before. It's not terrible, but it's also not amazing. It's just like a traditional default monk transmog that nobody's going to get a hard dick over. I'm sorry to say, man. It's got to be better than that. Professor Pro from the guild Cloud of Doom. I bet this guy does PvP. So he's got the shoulders from Xavius, and all the rest of the pieces come from the Bloodfang set that comes from BWL, and then also the daggers right there, the subtlety daggers from the artifact appearances, and also the tabard there is the Hellscream's tabard that comes from Nashran. I mean, like, we see a lot of Xavius pieces and a lot of Xavius sets. I do think this is actually a pretty good usage of the Xavius shoulders. Overall, it's not necessarily terrible, but also at the same time, it's not necessarily, like, amazing. It's one of those default, middle-of-the-road, 5 out of 10 transmogs that this guy gets the shoulders from Xavius. He thinks he's a big baller now, and he's putting together a transmog just to match with the shoulders. I understand what you're trying to do, Pro, but it's really not. This is more of an amateur transmog, actually. Sorry to say, man. It looks okay, but it could also look a lot better. The glasses suck. I actually think the glasses and the engineering goggles here with the shoulders are probably the best combination that I can see. You got the tabard wrong? You're right, I did. But you got the transmog wrong, so I guess we're even. Next one, Tharon, Bane of the Fallen King. I actually don't hate this. I think this is really, really nice. All the pieces here look great. Everything about this is just, it's enjoyable. It's nice. It's very calming in a way. He looks like, and guys, I understand that some people might be disagreeing. The reason that I like this is that it's kind of like a nostalgia transmog. Like, I would expect to see this guy as a level 55 quest giver in Ashara in Classic WoW. I like that a lot. So if you guys don't understand that, that's okay. That weapon right there comes from Plethar, and that's the first boss in the Well of Eternity in the 5-man dungeon that was added in patch 4.3. And the shield there is the shield that comes from Oldawar. The shoulders are from, where are those shoulders from? The shoulders are from a Cataclysm Green item. The helmet there comes from a rare spawn that drops it in Maradon, and it's very, very low drop chance. It's a rare spawn Maradon. The tabard there is the tabard of the Guardians of Hyjal, and all the rest of the pieces are just random, like, assorted, like, BOE items from Warlords of Draenor. Looks okay. How does he know? Because I never forget. Undyne the Undying from the Guild Unity. This is good. This is really good. I like it a lot. Why do you guys say, what about Undertale? Is that an Undertale transmog? I don't really know. I have no idea. But regardless of what it is, regardless of where it comes from, it looks fucking great. Everything about this looks amazing. Nah, it's just the name. Undyne? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Also, Asmon, wait, what? Hall of Fame Horde lost to Wagneros. Echo Zulu 69er, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. You're a good boy. Yeah, he does have the achievement there. Wow. That's actually pretty bad. Yeah, we did lose to Wagneros. It's kind of sad. Overall, I do think this set does look really, really, really good. This is like a pirate admiral commander as like an orc. I like that a lot. Very, very good job, Undyne. I like this transmog. It looks fucking amazing. Great fucking job. I'm very proud of you. I like it a lot. Is there anything about this transmog? Guys, rate this transmog. Let's give chat an opportunity to at least get their voice heard. Rate this transmog. 1 out of 10. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's about right. Pretty much what I thought too. Not necessarily amazing, but it was okay. I think it's all right, but could be a lot better. It's okay. Good enough. Brawler, Big Guap from the guild Calculated. That weapon right there is a Tyrannical Gladiator's Decapitator. The leggings, the boots, and also the gloves there come from the Warfront set. The tabard, or the chest piece, I don't know why I keep saying tabard. The chest piece there is the Orgrimmar harness, and he is a High Mountain Tauren with the totem on his back. So, I like this, actually. I think it looks really good. He's even got little feathers on his ears. This is a pretty good-looking transmog. He's even got the weapon right there. The weapon, it looks kind of scuffed, man. It's like... Even Mr. Pandaria gear nowadays is looking pretty dated compared to the new stuff. But what do you guys think? I like this set a lot. It's okay. Not necessarily amazing, but it's okay. Everything about it is decent. It matches. It looks good. I don't necessarily hate it. Oh, it was in a guild Calculated. It's all right. I would say this transmog is a... 6 out of, no, like 5 out of, another 5 out of 10, man. Sorry to say. 5 out of 10. It's got to be a lot better than that. Okay. All right. Okay. Next. Lore Master Creature from the guild Warforged Vanguard. I like it. I do, man. Yeah, dude, he's a Frost Orc Pimp. I think it looks badass. So the shoulders there, I think, come... I always forget where these shoulders come from. Are those the PvP shoulders, or is it something else? And that belt right there comes from, I believe, that's LFR Tomb of Sargeras Paladin set. And the helmet there is one of just like the Legion basic helmets. I think that's the Hunter offset helmet that you get from Nighthold. I'm not 100% sure about that. The weapon there, or the gloves there, I think also come from Tomb of Sargeras as well. Overall, this is a very, very good purple transmog. We hardly ever see good purple transmogs. It's very rare, and I think this actually does look pretty good. What do you guys think? You guys like this or not? I like it, actually. I think it looks pretty good. All the pieces match together very well, and it's certainly... Wait, the boots? They're not that good. Yeah, what are those? Could be a lot better. But I think overall, this looks all right. The boots are not ideal, but everything else beyond the boots I do think looks pretty good, so I don't necessarily hate this. Good job. Warforged Vanguard. Your set is Warforged, but it's not Titanforged, man. That's basically the way that I feel about it. Yeah, take a bow. This guy looks like an NPC. I mean, all the rest of the pieces are designed to go together pretty much. The helmet, the shoulders, the chest piece, the gloves, and also the legs are all designed to go together. The tabard right there is the Forsaken tabard. Or that's like the Sylvanas tabard. I don't know if it's Forsaken or Sylvanas. You are an NPC. Okay, well, that's great. Undercity tabard. Yeah, there you go. And the daggers are really, really mediocre. This guy looks like if they re-released Classic WoW with like all new graphics and they redid the game in 2018, this is what a level 23 rogue would look like. And I don't necessarily think that's bad, but at the same time, I'm not necessarily impressed by it. What do you guys think? I mean, a lot of the pieces are kind of designed to go together. So I'm not a big fan of it. Skeleton Undead, pretty slick. Yeah, okay. Well, a lot of people like it. Silver Pine Forest NPC. Yeah, exactly. This is one of the hunters in Silver Pine Forest. Exactly. Level 23 wouldn't have a helmet. Listen. Okay. All right, next one. Seeping the Immortal, service with a smile. That certainly doesn't seem like a smile at all. Look at those fucking eyes, dude. Oh my god. The chest piece right there is the, that is the offset Priest Transmog from Antorus. The helmet there comes from the Omnitron defense system in Heroic Blackwing Descent. The shoulders there come from, that's the Siege of Orgrimmar set for Warlocks. And then also the belts from the same spot. And the weapon right there is the, I believe that is the staff that comes from Mythic Gruul in Blackrock Foundry. I feel like the colors are just like a couple of degrees off of good. The weapon also doesn't really make a lot of sense. The set does seem like very, it seems like very, not off-putting, but like weird. And I like that. Yeah, I agree. Well, you should have come up with a better weapon then. I don't hate this, but I don't necessarily think that it's great either. It's so bad. No, it's not so bad. Okay, the reason that I like it, I'll be honest. The reason that I like it is the eyes and the helmet. Okay? Like, if it wasn't for the eyes and the helmet, I would think this transmog was fucking terrible. But for whatever reason, whenever I see that, man, it just looks badass. I really, really like it a lot. But everything else besides that doesn't really look that great either. Hokaria, the Astral Walker from the Guild Alpha. I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not necessarily great. I mean, the weapon right there comes from Old War. The offhand comes from Old Deer. The shoulders come from Siege of Orgrimmar. The helmet comes from Nighthold. The chest piece comes from Siege of Orgrimmar, and the belt comes from Nighthold too. Are you fucking blind? Bro, listen to me. I want you guys to understand something. Is that I know how to rate transmogs better than anybody else. I know what's good and I know what's bad. I know what sucks dick and I know what doesn't. Take it off. Take off that turkey. Take off that turkey. Get that turkey out of my fucking face. It's not Thanksgiving. That's alright. I mean, I guess like... Alright, so the weapon and the helmet do match together really well, as long as the belt, and the shoulders look good too. I just don't really have a lot of, like... I'm not overly excited about this transmog. I think it looks okay. It's maybe a 6 out of 10, right? But it's nothing that's overly impressive to me. That's the way that I see it. And at the end of the day, you just say, well, looks good, looks good. What do you mean? Looks good. That doesn't have to look good to everybody else too. Terry, you misunderstand something. I'm not talking about if it looks good to me. I'm talking about if it looks good to everyone. I am not dispensing opinions. I am dispensing facts. So whenever I look at this transmog and I say he looks like a scuffed blood knight, that is a fact, not an opinion. If I look at his chest piece there, that's one of the Azerite armor offset chest pieces, and then the shoulders there that come from the Blackrock, or sorry, the bunker, the garrison bunker, and the legs and the belt and the boots and the gloves that all come from the heroic ICC 25-man set for DKs using Tayshalak. Whenever I say this is a scuffed transmog, a scuffed Blood Knight transmog, this is not an opinion I am making. This is a literal fucking fact. I'm sorry, Relday, but it doesn't look good. A lot of the pieces don't match together very well, and I don't like it. Thank you. Wait. Boots are not from ICC? Oh, yeah, you're right. Those are from World War 10, man. I misjudged. He has the sword, dude. I actually do not have that sword. That's the Great Sword in the Nefarian's Hand. That's from the UBRS questline attunement that I didn't even get the quest reward from. I completed this, obviously. I played in Classic WoW. I, of course, had the sword at one point or another, and I fucking vended it, and Blizzard won't give it back to me. There it is, man. Must be nice. It's too bad you're wasting it on this terrible transmog. This looks like Tiger Panda's wife. I'd give it to you if I could. That's too bad. The shoulders there from Nighthold. Okay, the weapons are just the Kulturas cutlasses. And the tabard there, or chest piece there, I think comes from Kulturas as well. I'm not really a big fan of this, man. I just don't really like it a lot. I think there are some pieces about it that look good. There are some parts about it that I enjoy. But for the most part, I'm not really a big fan. I just don't really think it looks that great. You've seen this already? Yeah, we've seen a lot of these already before. I think the shoulders and the chest piece combination does look really good, and it's probably the high point of this set. But everything else, why are you moving around? Everything else besides that, I'm not really overly impressed by. The leggings, I think, do come from Nighthold too. And the weapons have Mongoose enchant on them, which is a little bit odd as well. Overall, I think this looks okay, but I just don't really love it. Oh, Mistwalker. This guy's actually good at the game. Good job. Vinloth Jenkins from the guild, the Sleeping Knights. I don't know, guys. What do you think? He looks like... Alright, so this is a kid. Let me tell you. This is a kid that walks down the hallways in passing period with his hood on, thinking that he's Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, in the Prancing Pony. He's that guy, okay? He's the guy over in the corner looking at you from the corner of his eyes, trying to be too fucking cool, man. This kid is 14 years old, and... that used to be me. That used to be me. The only part that you're missing is me wearing the headphones listening to Linkin Park Meteor on my CD player. Because I couldn't afford an iPod. It's not that bad, man. It could be a lot worse. Oh, get off that. Everybody has that now. I don't want to look at that. Get off it. Come on, man. You're really gonna try to flex on us with that bullshit? Give me a fucking break. A Fell Totem High Priest? Finally! Finally we have a good set. Finally, we have a good fucking set. So this is a priest set, I believe, right? Okay, this is a priest set. The helmet right there, where does that helmet even come from? I don't even know. Let me see. Crafted Malevolent Gladiator's helmet. The shoulders from, what are the shoulders from? From Blackrock Foundry Mythic. The weapon right there that comes from, I believe that's the Edict of Argus that comes from Mythic Archimon. The gloves there that come from, what are those gloves right there? I think those are the Mythic Tomb of Sargeras Warlock gloves. The belt there that also comes from, I believe that's the Malevolent Gladiator belt. The leggings there. And a chest piece. What is that? That's a Naxxramas chest piece, isn't it? No. Hyjal? Is that from Old Hyjal? Ancient gore-stained wrap. I don't even know. The leggings there. HFC Warlock tier, is it really? Well, look, all right, let me say this right now. Just let's look at this set and let's be honest, okay? When are we gonna get your reaction to the Q&A? I already did that whenever it came out, man. I live reacted to the Q&A. You can go watch the VOD. This is an amazing set. This is probably one of the better ones that I've seen today. I like everything about this. I feel like there's a very clear theme that he's using in this set, and the theme is reinforced throughout the entire set. The armor matches together. The weak point of this set is the gloves. However, I think even with the gloves being a little bit odd, it still looks amazing, man. He better win. We'll see what happens. Great job. What is this, Ram Ranch? The fuck is this? Like, this transmog, it's gay. This is a gay transmog. I'm gonna say one thing right now. Nobody in any competition, please, leave something to the imagination. Nobody in transmog competition ever before has come in with this set before. I have never seen anyone with the confidence to come in front of thousands of people and show this off. You don't see it a lot, and there's a good reason for that. But overall, I think it looks okay. There's nothing overly terrible about this, and the pieces match together really well. There's a very clear theme that he's using, and the theme fits. Yeah. It fits. Stellar Blade, it hurts when I PvE. Okay. So this set it's really good. Okay, I like this set a lot. Everything about it matches really well, especially the leggings and the chest piece. I think that it looks really good. The shoulders are a little bit odd, but I believe it's kind of like a primal, like this is something that you would see in the first movie of Conan. All right? Get him out of here. No survivors. Yeah, I like this set a lot. I feel like, honestly, it is basically a, it is a very... Okay. So that seems like one of my dreams or something. Anyway, this set does look really good. I know that obviously it is a little bit of a slutmog, I get that, but for the most part, I do think that it looks really good. All the pieces match together very well. Yeah, it's a trap. I like it a lot. All the pieces look great. This is an example of something that's done well. Now, it doesn't mean that there are no scantily clad transmogs that are bad, right? Most of them are terrible. But there are some instances whenever you use something like this that actually does make sense. And for that, I actually am going to say this is a good-looking set. I know some people might complain about that. You're wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Check my equipped tabard. Yeah, it's the Baradin's Warden's tabard, or the Horde version of it. What? What the fuck? How do you even get that? No, take it off. Take it off. Let me see it without the transmog. I want to see if you can actually wear the Knight's tabard. Can you take it off with the transmog? All the rest of these pieces look really good. Those boots right there, the boots of the bold. I think those come from the 5-man dungeons. Actually, those boots, wait. No, those aren't the boots of the bold. Those are the boots that are the offset tanking boots that come from the Karazhan set from Burning Crusade. Yes. That's what they are. And the weapon right there, what is that from? Rune Blade of Demonstrable Power. That comes from a 5-man dungeon in Wrath of the Lich King. And the shoulders there are just random shoulders. And the helmet there is a Deadly Gladiator's helmet. The tabard is, of course, the tabard of the from Tol Barad for Horde. And the belt there is the, I think is that Veterans? Yes, Veterans Plate Belt, which is the offset belt that's supposed to match with the Season 2 set from the Warrior set from Burning Crusade. This actually looks really good. My prot set has a transmog with the bear tabard. Let's see it. I want to see your prot set. Good thing you went in here as Fury. I haven't mogged it since, though. Good. First Sergeant double jump. Oh, he's a demon hunter. That makes sense. I mean, like, is this really that good? I mean, I kind of like it. It's almost like a, it's like a Diablo 3 NPC, right? Like a female butcher or something that's gonna cut off your dick. You know, it's like, imagine there's like a succubus that lures you to like her lair, and then this bitch is sitting here waiting for you, and she slices off your dick. That's what I would imagine this set being, okay? I know it's very specific, but it's exactly the first thing that I thought of. The lair? Yeah, exactly. This transmog actually does look really good. I feel like it has the perfect combination of being very regal, while at the same time being subdued with the I guess like the dress down there at the bottom. I like it a lot. I know this might be kind of confusing to you guys. Why do I like this set? But I do think that it looks really good. So good job, Double Jump. Great job. Dante from the Guild Reclamations. Come on. Is it like really that good, bro? Like you just put in a bunch of pieces that are, look at the legs, the boots, the gloves, the helmet. Like all these pieces are designed to go together, and the shoulders there, those are kind of designed to go together too. I mean, this is basically a transmog set that you could have acquired in this whole zone. Like you could have done this entire set that you're trying to make here in the same zone that we're sitting in right now because of how fucking basic this is. I don't really think this is impressive at all. This is, yeah, there in chat. Who said that? BR4XXRYY or whatever the fuck. Scuffed Rexar. Scuffed Rexar. Sorry, buddy. That's not a life I'd like to live. But that's the one that you're in right now. Thoticus Maximus. You PvP. Why am I getting these wrong? I used to always know if somebody had a stupid character name and they were playing a female blood elf, they PvP'd. Like, I'm a warlock, I don't... That's true. That is very, very true. So the chest piece and the helmet right there is the Mythic Tomb of Sargeras set for Warlocks, and also the gloves are the same set. The shoulders there come from we saw that before. Those are the Mythic Blackrock Foundry shoulders for Warlocks. The weapon right there is Edict Vargas from Mythic Archimond, and the belt right there comes from, I believe, BFA, or also, I think it's actually Legion. Set looks okay, but I don't really think it doesn't look really that great. I think the shoulders are a little bit out of place. They feel like the colors from the shoulders versus the helmet and the chest piece, it feels like they don't really match very well together, and that's really got to be improved. But overall, I think that this is pretty good. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's also not really that great. I would say it's just a solid, like 5, solid 4. Not even a 5. It's like a 4. It's a 4. Yeah. Weebs the Patient. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. Positives. It looks like he's about to give you a quest to kill boars. All right? Like, this guy will ask you to kill 8 boars, and he will give you a helmet. No, not a helmet, because you can't equip those at level 3. He'll give you a pair of bracers that have 3 armor. All right? That's what this guy is going to do. I like it. I legitimately like this transmog. I know that it might be a little bit odd, might catch people off guard. Why would he like this? But I do think that it looks really good. 18 copper and white leggings. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to say white because then people would overreact and think that it was racist. So that's why I didn't say it. But overall, I think this looks pretty good. I like it. And he's nodding no. He's nodding yes. The weapon is a little bit odd, okay? But I do like it. The overall, the transmog does look really good. I'm new, Asmon. Please be gentle. You're new? Wait. Scrappy Thunder with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, man. Scrappy Thunder. Thank you, bro. Oh, you're new to the Transmog comp. Should we be gentle to this guy or not? What do you think? Okay. You look like absolutely destroy me? Okay. Have you ever seen Aladdin? Do you remember Jafar? You look like a Jafar cosplayer that's 55 years old. And that's the only thing that he ever knew. That's the only thing that he was ever good at. It's sad, it's depressing. Everybody sees it, and nobody wants to talk to him. You're a scuffed 55-year-old Jafar cosplayer. That's you. It could be a lot better. The weapon I do think looks okay. And just like real life. Well, I hope not. But that's okay. I don't completely hate this. But at the same time, I don't know. I've said it a lot. Like, it's a solid 6. It's a solid 6 transmog. It's like a Desert Warrior transmog. I really think the weapon matches really well with it. But I don't really think it's like... It's not a winning transmog, but it looks okay. There's been a lot of transmogs that have come into this competition that have been relatively mediocre. I'm not overly impressed by them, but I'm not overly repulsed by them either. I just think that they're kind of average and not necessarily great. Yeah, so many better ones. We got 5 to 6. Well, the thing is, like all of these sets right here that I've seen, like many of them have been like, they've been okay, but they haven't really been that good. There are very few transmogs that we've seen that actually have anything relatively unique to them. Yeah, this is kind of like Terran Zoo, the chest piece and the legs right there. I don't know about the legs. It's hard for me really to tell. But the chest piece there is the Bloodfang chest piece. The helmet there obviously is the Shadow Pan helmet. The shoulders there, I think those are from somewhere in, I think that's Warlord's Rin or Legion, I forgot where. And the boots there come from, I think those are the Tier 6 or the Tomb of Sargeras boots that come. Those are the Slayer set. And let's see, what else really is here? The weapons, I really like the weapons. As a general rule, I'll say something. I like it whenever weapons are asymmetrical. Using the same weapon is good, but using different weapons that match together and make the set a little bit more unique is actually even better. The only thing that I don't like about it is that I think maybe the weapon should have been in the other, like switched hands, and that way you would have more balance between the shoulder being on one hand, or on one shoulder, and the larger weapon being on the other shoulder, right? Or on the other hand. You know, it's like balancing the two sides out. But that's like a very minor nitpick, and I still think the set does look really good. Overall, I think this is kind of like a dark Terran Zoo transmog, and I think that it looks okay. Solid advice? Well, of course. I mean, I know everything about this game, so what do you expect? This is a really nice looking set. I don't necessarily like Panda transmogs, but as far as Panda transmogs go and Shadow Pan transmogs go, this is pretty much as good as you're going to get. So I can't hate it. Venloth Jenkins from the Guild the Sleeping Knights. I mean, like, this is okay, right? I mean, it's not terrible. Yeah, you lost your invite to this right here. It's not really that bad. I feel like it's almost like a level 64 Hunter transmog. I don't know really why. I remember seeing a lot of guys that were looking kind of like this in Blade's Edge Mountains, and it doesn't really look that bad. What are the weapons here? I think these are the Zandalari Rogue daggers. Overall, I think this is pretty good. The weapons, or sorry, the glove there is from Antorus. That is the Antorus. The gloves right there, they're getting a little bit impatient, man, because it's, you know, their ADD is starting to kick in. And they're like, I've got to get attention. I need attention. Where's my attention? I need attention. You know, that's okay. This set does look really good. I like it. Obviously, it reminds me of a, you know, a Burning Crusade type transmog, and I like that. It's almost like a Burning Crusade NPC. This is a very, very traditional Blood Elf transmog that is kind of like, it's a new take on an old set, and I like that a lot. Whenever people take something that's like an old theme and then they incorporate new items and new elements into it, that's one of my favorite things whenever you do that. So I do like that a lot because it does seem like it's a Blood Elf type transmog set, even though it does have some of the Zandalari items on it. I do like it. It looks good. Traditional Blood Elf transmog? Yeah. Like, you would see this guy shooting down like the little fire hawks in what is that? Bloodfang Isle or whatever the hell it is. All right, next one. Friday's Savior of Azeroth from the guild Farewell Mongrels. I mean, the weapon is a little bit weird. Overall, I'm not really a huge fan of this set. I think that it looks okay, but I don't necessarily think that it looks great. The weapon is just, it's the wrong type of theme to it. The helmet right there, I believe, comes from AQ40. That's a very, very old helmet. I know the weapon sucks. Yeah, me too, and so does everybody else now. The shoulders there, I think, come from Legion. So is the chest piece. The belt comes from, I think that's a random BOE green item from Vanilla WoW. Overall, this is just a very, very basic transmog. There have been a number of these that we've seen so far that are just very basic, very boring, not amazing, just stupid. So I'm not a big fan of that either. Dinner boot is nice though. Yeah, it definitely is, but it's not necessarily amazing. Okay. Chest is from WAD. Is it really? Let me see here. You said there's in person. It's okay. It's not great. They're kind of basic. Well, that's because a lot of these sets I feel like have just been like 5 out of 10. Like I just haven't really felt very impressed by a lot of these sets. They've seemed uninspired and boring to me personally. Okay. Now we're fucking talking, boys. This is what we have been waiting for, man. This guy is the motherfucking Minotaur. I love it. So the shoulders and helmet are from the, that's the, what is it? The Gladiator set. The weapons there are, is that a one-handed weapon? Those are two-handed weapons. I had no idea. Iron Horde War Axe. Holy shit, this is fucking badass. This guy right here would be on the front fucking lines, man. I love this set. I like everything about it. I feel like the chest piece and the legs and the boots and just like everything about this matches together so well. And that chest piece right there, I think comes from, doesn't that come from Wrath of the Lich King? Petrified Bone chest guard. I don't even know where the hell that's from. It's very, very old chest piece and it matches perfectly with the rest of these pieces. I love this set. This is an amazing, badass, great set. Good fucking job, Derek. This is what we've been waiting to see. This is badass. The boots are weak. The boots are fine. It's very hard to find boots that match with the same color scheme. I think it's fine. Floating shoulders, that's fine too. The shoulders should be really big like this. That's how it's supposed to be. I just like it a lot. This is a great looking set. It's not a full set? No, it's not at all. That's why it's so good. Is people are actually telling me, trying to correct me that this is a full set? It's not. That is an indication that it looks badass. This is an amazing, great looking set. I like it a lot. Good job. So, boss, remember me? Thank God. No, I don't. Do you have it? I do have it, actually. This guy looks like he just got done with Hellfire Peninsula. Last comp. Halion. No, I don't remember it at all, honestly. Random Red Dragon. Can I stay, please? Damn. Well, what am I supposed to remember? I'm confused now. Are those the cat cards? You forgot shit. I did. But, thank God I forgot this set. What am I supposed to remember here? Just a second, I'm trying to check. I was here? Yeah, I know you were here. It's just, you look, last mount comp. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say to you, Daves. Your ability to communicate in a coherent way that other people can understand is just about as bad as your transmog. I'm Brazilian. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's fine. I mean, like, he doesn't even speak the language. No education. That's the way it goes, man. I'm sorry to say. Well, luckily, you can learn English through people making fun of you on the internet. The only good part about this set is his weapons here. He says, wait. I want to say a thing. Oh, boy. Okay, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? 3 days ago, I made 1 year in this channel watching. You. He says 3 days ago, I made 1 year in this channel watching me. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hopefully, you're not learning grammar from me, though. You changed my life, man. Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Transmog could use a lot of improvements, so I'm sorry to say. Hopefully I can change your transmog as well. Ambassador, dead meme. How old are you? I'm legitimately curious. How old are you? Don't wait until he presents his essay. That's right. I want to know why. Well, no, because he already did do the essay. He already explained himself. I don't know if he needs to explain himself twice. I mean, like, come on. It's like double jeopardy. That's not fair. He said 19 earlier. Well, I think it's probably in between the two. Exactly. Okay, this transmog, I like kickball. Okay, so he's actually 8. I guess you like that too, then. So here's the thing, right? The set looks okay. It does look kind of like a, he looks like a male succubus. You know, and that's a little bit weird. But overall, I don't necessarily think this is bad. I think it's okay. Nothing really wrong with it. But also at the same time, I don't really think it's great. It's just one of those transmogs that looks like a male succubus. The guy, well, I mean, what? Incubus? Yeah, incubus, right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's actually the word for it. Excuse me. I had no idea because there's like a band called Incubus, and I like whenever I put those two together, it kind of was like a real mindfuck. The weapon, it just looks okay, man. Don't look at him with that transmog on, okay? Don't look at him. This is a good looking set, all right? It's unique. We don't see a lot of sets like this, thank God. And hopefully we won't. But I'm glad that I saw this one at least. Okay. Scuffed Robin? Yeah, that's about right. Wait. What am I waiting for? 5 best warrior sets? 2014. Do you know the video? Yeah, I made the video. 5 most alpha transmog warrior sets. I love this video of yours. Well, thank you. Tell me what you guys like. Tell me what you don't like. Alrighty, boys. He's a nice guy. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Man, if you had come in here with this set the first time, what did you have before? What was this guy's set? Fuck, dude. I forgot what this guy's set was. Was that actually the pimp set? I thought it was, but no, that's the pimp set. No, there's another one. It was Xavius Bloodfang. Oh, right. Xavius Bloodfang set. Okay. Tell me what you guys like. Tell me what you don't like. What do you get out of this? Like, what do you get out of that? Like, what's the point, man? Okay. Tell me what you guys like. Tell me what you don't like. Alrighty. I'll make a decision for the top 3 in just a moment. It's going to be some hard picks, guys. I'm going to be honest. It really is. There's some really good sets. And there are some sets that are really not very good. And I'm going to have to make the decision very soon. What's this one? No. 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 It's good. All right. The decision has almost been made. Okay. I just don't know what third place is going to be. I do, but I don't. Okay, fine. All right. Let's do it. Third place. Third place. Third place is going to go to DD double jump. Double jump. I like it a lot. I honestly think this transmog looks really, really good. And I know this might be a lot of people might be confused about this, all right? I get it. Right, I think that it does look a little bit weird, but I think this set actually does look really, really good. And I'm going to give him third place for it. All right? Whoa, wait. All right, after I go through all my placings, I will allow you guys to tell me why I'm wrong, okay? So, hold the complaining until after. All right, I like it. Yeah, I do like it too. Never mind, it's been rescinded. Okay, second place. Second place. This is going to go to Derek TH, Black Wings Bane, from the guild Boko di Lobo. This is a badass, amazing, ferocious, dangerous, awesome fucking set. We're gonna obviously give this guy second place. It's one of the best sets. It's not a full set, guys. That's the thing. It's not. I like it a lot. I think it looks fucking amazing, and he's getting second place for it. Now, first set. It's not a full set. You guys don't know anything. It's mostly a full set. No, it's not. All right. First place. Lore Master, from the guild Full Tilt. This is who we're giving first place to. This is the best set. No, Osmosis, get out of here. We're gonna give first place to this guy right here. I don't want to look at him yet. Come on, take it off. Take it off. There's no way I'm gonna give that first. There we go. There we go. I really like this set. I think it looks fucking amazing. Can you guys agree on this one? Do you guys at least think this one looks good? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it looks fucking badass, man. So some people think that I should have given... who should have gotten third place instead? And let me explain why I didn't give them third place. What do you guys think? What about the Rogue? Kevin Parker. The reason I didn't give Kevin Parker third place is because a lot of these pieces are... I thought the helmet didn't really match very well. I didn't like that. And overall, I thought there were a number of other pieces and parts. It was a theme that was used before. And I think that the theme that he had used was already existing. And the fact that the other guy had used a theme that was completely unique and completely new, I thought he deserved a little bit more recognition for that. And that's why I gave him third place over Kevin Parker. The Orc Pimp Transmog. Where is that one? It's over here. I don't know. I feel like the reason people overreact and they think these transmogs look really good is just because they they're using the Maghar orcs. So I don't necessarily think this is an outcome of the transmog actually looking good, but more so the transmog just being a Maghar orc transmog and people reacting positively to it because of that. It's the same with this one right here. Like, the set itself doesn't really look that amazing. The only reason that people like it is because of the Maghar orc skin. It looks like an Uruk-hai or something like that from Lord of the Rings. So that's the reason. Jeez, you people are so annoying.